This is Tank's Vlog, wrapping up today in sports. It's February 20th, 2018. With the All-Star break over in the NBA, Monday was a very light night in sports as the NBA players got back to their respective teams, meaning the NHL was the only one in action on President's Day. It was the Wild going into Brooklyn and beating the Islanders 5-3, while the Capitals edged the Sabres 3-2. In Calgary, it was the Bruins got a 2-1 win over the Calgary Flames in overtime. Big game by Tuukka Rask there. The Predators took out the Senators 5-2. The Kings beat the Blackhawks 3-1, and the Ducks blanked the Vegas Golden Knights 2-0. That's about it in the NHL. Very late night. Baseball, though, that's starting to get a little interesting. Today, the Red Sox finally signed J.D. Martinez. Martinez has been trying to get more money from the Red Sox for several months now, but the Red Sox weren't going to budge off their offer and give him more years. I mean, he had that great second half. He had 45 homers, career high year last year. I don't see him ever equaling that again. Maybe he'll have 35 home runs in Boston, which would be a very good number. And with the Yankees getting their offense up to what they got it to with Giancarlo Stanton, who put on a show in batting practice today, this was a very good signing for the Red Sox. And I think they were wise. I think they were wise to hold firm on their number. J.D. Martinez did not deserve more than what he got. And these players that are still free agents got to just take the deals that are being offered. I mean, I can't believe Jake Arrieta is still unsigned. Mike Moustakas. A lot of these are Scott Boras clients who just got to get the pie in the sky out of their head and just settle for whatever they can settle for. I mean, especially with spring training games, they're going to begin the end of this week. I mean, it's time to get going. Let's go. But Giancarlo Stanton did put on a big show today in Tampa. And this is it. This is the touch of spring. We're going to have some warm weather next few days here in this area in New York. So, baseball is getting closer. And we need it. Because these Olympics have not been fun. I mean, another slow day for the Americans. They got bronze in figure skating, ice dancing, and can someone tell me the difference between figure skating pairs and ice dancing? I mean, it looks like the same to me. I don't see the difference. Of course, the Canadian pair got the gold medal. More in virtue. And the Americans that did win the bronze were the brother and sister tandem, Alex and Maya Shibutani. You know, I don't know about you, but seeing a brother and sister skate together like that, what's the word I'm looking for? It's got like that Donnie and Marie like vibe, where okay, it's interesting, but there's something little off about it, and your mind begins to wander, maybe. Yeah. You see, this is what February sports looks like. We're talking figure skating. It's the one good thing about the Olympics, at least for me. It's the only time I have any interest in figure skating. And I wish I didn't have interest in figure skating, but it's the Olympics, so you watch it, it's on. And, please get here, baseball, please. Can I push this fast forward button? Can this month end? Hockey today. We actually played a hockey game. Beat Slovakia 5-1. So now we're in the quarterfinals. Beat the Czechs. Then the U.S. will be in business. If not, it's meh. U.S. plays Canada for the gold medal in women's hockey. That's a couple of days away, so that should be interesting. But otherwise, it's been just a dreadful Olympics. Dreadful. The only more dreadful than the Olympics has been Fergie's version of the national anthem. Anyway, today's 3 stars are Jason Zucker of the Minnesota Wild, Victor Arvidsson of the Predators, and Tuukka Rask of the Boston Bruins. Today's 3 stars. We take a look back. Today's sports birthday shout out goes to Justin Verlander of the Astros, who turns 35. He was a big part of the World Series run last year, and now he'll spend a whole season in Houston looking for a repeat. And we take a look back at another figure skating moment. What would Brian Boitano do? In '88, he skated for the gold, beating Brian Oster. Be sure to tune in to the newest episode of Allow Me to Be Frank, which should be dropping sometime on Tuesday, which we look back at the 1998 baseball season. I suffer a case of Steve Trachsel on the brain, which is something you never want to suffer, but I suffer it. And I go through it like a trooper. So check out on iTunes and SoundCloud, Allow Me to Be Frank. Good day.